Hello, what's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. And today is very exciting. I know I say that a lot at the beginning of my videos, but today is pretty exciting for me because I finally get to talk about the last voyage of the Demeter. Now this is the 4K, I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning, I don't think I did, but this is the 4K. This film was made in 2021 and then it was released in 2023 and then it was available to buy at the beginning of February this year. So that's how long the whole process of getting this out has taken. It's taken a very long time. I say it was released in 2023. It was released on a limited scale in 2023. I'm pretty sure the US got a mainstream release for it. We didn't in the UK, or if we did, we just didn't get it at our cinema. But it wasn't, as far as I'm aware, it wasn't even released in the UK until this Blu-ray came out at the beginning of February. There's the back cover for you there. We're going to take the slip cover off and let's get the plastic off. Yeah, let's do that. Cool, getting that off was difficult, that's what she said. Let's have a look at the inside though, eh? Cool, so you've got a 4K disc on the front there and you've got a Blu-ray behind it as well, so it's nice that, isn't it? Quite like that, same as the front there, but we won't hold that against it, eh? So seeing as there is a Blu-ray in here, I have got something to compare it to, so it's good for you guys. Although I'm not really sure how much the comparison is going to be worth it, but either way I'll do it, so stay there and I'll be right back. Right, okay, so a little bit of a cool story for you. The Last Voyage of the Demeter is based on a chapter from the book of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's funny actually because every interpretation of the book of Bram Stoker's Dracula that I have seen in a film has completely overlooked this chapter. So maybe that was why they did it, because they were like, no one's done that part of the story, they've done everything else but not this bit. But no, maybe that was why they did it. So this is the story set on the boat, the Demeter, where the pirates, if you might call them pirates, are taking Dracula from A to B, but obviously they don't know it's Dracula on board, and they find out later on and shit kicks off. That's the basic tone of what you're going into here. It's a horror film on a boat with Dracula. There you go. And it's based on Bram Stoker's Dracula, so yeah. In the film, Nosferatu, the old version, and the new version, as well as Bram Stoker's Dracula, they basically ignore the boat. The boat is seen in all three of them, but not for very long. Not for the amount of time that you get in this. I haven't actually read the book of Bram Stoker's Dracula, so I couldn't really tell you how much detail the chapter of this goes into. Maybe one of you has read it and you can tell me and be like, actually, you're wrong. It does happen. I am wrong sometimes. Sorry. So, comparison wise, because it's a brand new Blu-ray and it's a brand new 4K, there isn't a massive step up from one to the other. Obviously you can tell little bits here and there. You just say, actually the 4K does look better, but you're going to get that anyway because it is a higher resolution. But the Blu-ray already looks pretty good because it's a very newly shot film. They do make it a little grainy, but that's done on purpose because of when it was set and how it was made. It's also shot in 1.6, so you're going to get very small bars on the sides, not quite like, you know, Zack Snyder's Justice League kind of bars, but there are tiny little bars on the side as well, so there's that to take into consideration. It does come with Dolby Atmos and it also comes with Dolby Vision, so there's something to get excited about. A lot of the film is set at night time in darkness on a dark boat, so the black levels there are very important and they're very well dealt with, if you could say it like that. The shadows all look really good, the facial details all look really good. All in all, the film is pretty good. It's nice to see Liam Cunningham. Not really seen him in a big role in a while, and it's probably the biggest ever role I've ever seen David Dastmalchian doing. If you don't know who David Dastmalchian is, just look him up and you'll recognise him straight away. He started off with the smallest parts ever, and he's grown and grown as films have gone on. He was in Late Night He was in Late Night with the Devil that was released last year. That was one of his really big roles as well. He plays the presenter of the TV show in that. He also plays the polka dot man in The Suicide Squad, the one that James Gunn did. So that's where you might recognise him from. But he's in this as well. I quite like him. He's quite a good, little funny little man. I say little, it's not that little. He's quite tall, actually, isn't he? Well, I don't know. I've not met him, but you know, he looks quite tall. So we're just gonna. So that's everything I'm going to talk to you about today. The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Obviously, because you just saw that. The link for my book is going to be in the description of this video. So as I've said, please consider getting it. That'd be really nice to have a bit more support. But yeah, I'm going to go now. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.